Hi, my name is Misty Collins. I've been a groomer for a while now. I own Puppy Paws Dog Grooming. If you're interested in getting your dog groomed, you're in the area. I'm in London, Kentucky. My phone number is 606-389-3210. Anyway, today I want to show you how I groom a dog. Want the camera at the dog ring. I have a bad camera, lady. Alright. The lady wanted this dog completely short. She wanted it shaved down, so I've already took the dog and cut it down, bathed it, blow dried it, and right now I'm just going to go over it a little bit just to show you, what you need to do if you're trying to groom a dog at home. So, this one got a 7-blade, which is very short. This is a 7-blade. All you do is put it on, pop it, click it. Anyway, it's a short blade. It's not the shortest blade you can use, but it's a very short blade. So, you want it short. So, oh, and by the way, whenever you're grooming a dog, please do not take the blade and do this to the dog, because that hurts the dog. Take the blade, lay it flat down, and go down. It makes it easy, it makes it faster, and it doesn't hurt the dog. So, you want to shave it on down a little bit. Get all this out of the way. This is a pretty good dog too, so it's pretty much been alright so far. I've groomed it a couple times already, so it knows that I'm not going to hurt it. And another thing, when you're grooming dogs, always make sure the dog trusts you. If the dog doesn't trust you, and you can't get the dog like you, and it doesn't trust you, it's going to be so hard to groom that dog. It makes it so much harder. If you can get the dog to trust you, especially on the first visit, play with the dog, love on it, get it to trust you. The first visit is the crucial one. Like, if you don't get the dog to trust you and like you, every time that you groom the dog, it's going to be very, very hard to groom. So, always on my first visit, I always get the dog to trust me, to like me. If it's really, really scared about its nails or something, maybe I won't do its nails as good as I usually would. But the second visit, third visit is usually, you can do what you want to do with them. They usually work with you. But that first visit, you need to get that dog to trust you. Like I said, you do not want to, you don't want to groom a dog if it doesn't trust you. It's going to be very, very hard to do. Like I said, I got a 7-blade. The lady wanted the dog cut completely down. I guess she doesn't like the hair in the house. I don't either, so I don't want my dog shaved down too. Alright, let's get this. Okay, Randy gonna come over here so they can see how. Okay, so here's ready. Take the blade, lay it flat. And on the blade sizes, a lot of people won't tell you this, but it's like the higher the blade is, the shorter the blade is. Or the longer the blade is, hold on. But anyway, I don't think this one likes her paws to be messed with. There, girl, chill out. She's raising up on me. She's not liking that. But when they first come in, and I know they have to be cut a certain size, I get that blade, I cut them down, and then that way I don't have to wash all that hair when I bath them. And it makes it a lot easier to cut it down. So I call it my rough draft. That's why when you first come in, shave them down, whatever blade you're going to use, get all that nasty hair off, take them, bath them, bring them back out, and it's so much easier because you already got almost all the hair off. So really all you're doing is just going over what you've already done. Makes it a lot easier. And you gotta watch when you're around their private areas, because it's very easy to nick one, to cut it. It's very, very easy. A lot of people think, oh, it's clippers, they're not going to get hurt, but they're very wrong, because you can clip a dog. You can also cut it, especially like in the bending of its legs and stuff. You can grab a hold of that skin and it will cut, it will rip. So you have it holding your dog. So be very careful what you do. Especially around like this area and the fat over here on the side. Very careful what you do. Very, very careful. We just done its twin over there, so this is the second. We're on the second one. It's actually pretty decent dogs. Usually no dog likes their nails cut, so who will want their nails cut? I mean, come on now. Trimming on the private area again. On the legs and the private area is the main thing. Bingo. Keep them clean. Always just lift your legs up and go back. It's very easy to do. A lot of people think grooming dogs is so easy, but this is very hard work. Like, it really is. She's raising up on me right now. I'm probably one. She's not liking it. You alright, girlfriend? Sit down. You okay? Well, thank you. I sure appreciate it. She let me get her belly. There now. Calm down. You're fine. You're alright. You're alright, love. You okay? Yes, you are. You okay? What's your matter? You okay? Yes, you are. And, oh, that's another thing. When you're cutting the dog after so long, check your blade, because the blade could get hot. And if it gets hot when you're grooming, cutting the dog, it burns their skin. So there's stuff called, it's like cooling spray. You spray on it and it cools it down. Plus it cleans the blade too. So I'd recommend buying some of that. But always check the blade, because you can actually burn the dog. So mine's a little hot right now. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to let it rest. I'm going to pull out my scissors. These are my curved scissors. And I'm going to get started on her feet. She's not liking her legs to be touched, but she's going to have to let me do her feet. So, a lot of people, especially if you're first starting out, it's probably best if you leave the dog's feet on the pad and trim around it like that. But where I've been doing it so long, I can just lift the dog's legs up. Have at it. So, let's get this one. See, you just go around. Oh, I got my curved scissors, by the way. They're what you should use if you're going to cut the feet. Every groomer, no groomer's the same. Everybody has their own techniques. This is just mine. Hopefully this will help somebody that's at home that can't afford to have their dog groomed. Maybe this will help them out. I remember being like that, not being able to afford to have it done. Yeah. Okay, let's get you going, girl. Let's get you popping. Alright, so I'm going to start on her tail. I'll tell my blade dry, it cools. I don't want to go over and get the cooling stuff, but she has serious mats in her tail. These, I do